Before I get to the final match on the card, I'm going to promote an interview I just did with my good friend Laurie Carrington on her show right here on Spreaker Radio called the Laurie Carrington Show. It's up on the web as we speak. I'll put a link on my page. I'll put a link as many places I can. We sit back, we talk wrestling for half an hour, and I'm just about as nuts on that interview as I am now. So, if you're interested, I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. I'd be thrilled if you went over and checked it out. It was a good time. I had fun with it. Problem is, though, I had so much fun with that I wanted to do a podcast, and now my voice is gone. So what? I'm going to go forward with it anyway. This next contest, I think, will be the show stealer. I think will be the best match on the card. I think it has the possibilities of being a feud for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. If you know me, you know I'm a huge Daniel Bryan fan. If you know me, you know I'm a huge CM Punk fan. Putting those two guys together, it's like, in my opinion, it's like putting together the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express, the Fantastics, the Von Erichs, however you want to call it. It's putting together a dream team. Then you put them up against a team like the Wyatts, and you got the makings of a feud for the frickin' ages. A couple of things here that need to be put out there right now. I hear that there's a possibility that WWE might add another member to the Wyatt family. I don't want to see that. This guy's name, I think, is Judas Devlin, and I don't know him right now. I have to go look him up and see what he's up against, see what he's up to, but I don't want to see the Wyatts get a new guy, at least not now. If you're going to give the Wyatts a new guy, give it to them after they're done with this feud, because right now, Harper, Rowan, and Bray are doing just fine by themselves. They are as entertaining a set of heels as you could ever possibly see in this business right now. They could be, on the roll that they are on right now, they could be as impactful a tag team as the Shield was over the last year. They could have that type of year. That's how good a role they started out with right now. And this feud, this match, this program with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, there's no way that this can't be good for business. I mean, I think it's going to be a show stealer. There has not been a match on a pay-per-view that I have not been more jacked up to see than this match right here. I swear to God, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see the Wyatts go to war with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. I think it's going to be one for the ages. I think it's going to be tremendous, and I think it should be the main event of the card. We all know it's not going to happen, but hey, a guy can dream. Why this song? Why not? So what else is on the docket to talk about, since I just went through Survivor Series and I still have 10 minutes to play with? Oh wow. I'm looking at one of the dirt sheets right now, and the first article in the dirt sheet is the winner of the Daniel Bryan and Josh Reddick Beard Off revealed. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do I freaking want to hear about a beard off between anybody? Not really. Personally, I want Daniel Bryan to shave the beard and go back to being the clean-cut guy he was back in the day, but we all know the deal on that. I have to turn around and make some comments briefly about TNA. I haven't watched TNA recently. I know they're headed back to the Impact Zone. I know that that Turning Point is this week. Hell, I don't even know what's on the card. So instead of me sitting here sounding like a dope, let me get it up. get it up. That really sounded good, Mike. Nice job, you radio dope. Let me get up the card for Turning Point, and let's see what is up for Turning Point this Thursday night. Of course, you look for the card on ImpactWrestling.com, and do you find it? Nope. You find Impact 365 all over the place, and you find nothing that tells you about the card coming up for what they consider to be a pay-per-view on free TV. Oh, there it is, about halfway down the frickin' page. Let's see. Falls Count Anywhere, Magnus versus Samoa Joe. Magnus and Samoa Joe together are a good pair. They're going to put out a very good matchup for a spot to go forward in the World Title Tournament. I think Samoa Joe will win because... No, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to take Magnus to win that match because I think DNA is going to try and get Magnus further along by perhaps getting him close to the final or into the finals of the World Title Tournament. A bull rope match between Storm and Rude. Well, I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I will turn around and beat up TNA for everything they've done. I'll turn around and praise TNA for their Impact 365 thing and for what they're doing with AJ Styles. But you put Storm and Rude in any sort of match on free TV and I'll watch. I'll figure out a way to watch because Storm and Rude together are two of the sickest sons of bitches on the frickin' planet. Their match at Bound for Glory was off the charts insane, and it scared King Mo back to MMA where he's been ever since. Storm and Rude on free TV is good for business. Gail Kim's doing an open challenge. They said that the challenger this week is blonde. First person that comes to my mind is Jillian Hall. But the one thing I'll say about Gail Kim in an open challenge, when she's got a monster like Lady Tapa behind her, yawn. Joseph Park challenging Abyss to fight. Who else doesn't think this is a dumb idea? Why keep the lawyer in the frickin' roster when Abyss has the resume, has the fan following, has the ability? I know it's the same guy. I know they're going to put somebody else in the Abyss costume. I know the whole frickin' deal. The bottom line is nobody wants to see it! You've got such brilliance like Impact 365. You've got brilliance like seeing AJ Styles defend the TNA World Heavyweight Championship in Japan. And then you've got idiocy like Joseph Park versus Abyss. Explain that to me, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't get it. Nobody wants to see it! Tell me someone wants to see it! I don't, and I doubt. I challenge somebody else to tell me they want to see it. And Bully Ray and Ken Anderson. And what type of match is it? It's a regular match. Oh, if Anderson wins, the aces and eights are gone. If Bully Ray wins, you can tell my voice is going because I can't even talk now. If Bully Ray wins, Anderson is gone from TNA. I think Anderson signed a contract. I don't know. But all I do know is that the aces and eights are done. I think the aces and eights are done. I think Ray Jobs there. And I think Anderson sends himself into the world title picture maybe after the AJ Styles return once the two champions are brought back into the fold and we have that program to make an undisputed world champion. Who else on Raw heard JBL say about the Divas Musical Chair segment that it was the dumbest thing on Monday Night Raw that he's ever seen? Who else heard that? Who? Tell me! Because I guarantee you I heard it and I loved it. I thought it was freaking incredible. And I loved how Michael Cole turned around and said that it was a first on Monday Night Raw. Yet on WWE.com, they said somewhere Chris Jericho is sipping champagne because he remains the only WWE Musical Chairs champion. How can wrestling be that dumb and that naive is beyond me, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is a horse of another color for another show. Episode 7, It's Time to Survive. I don't know, can I come up with a better title? I doubt it. But then again, I'm also running on fumes right now, ladies and gentlemen, because my voice is absolutely gone. Well, here's the deal. Facebook.com/MSiciliano. Twitter.com/ClackLive. Special interview that I did on the Laurie Carrington show is up on Facebook as we speak. Check my page to check it out. While you're on Facebook, join the page Worldwide Wrestling Fans. It's ran by my friend Frank. He's a good man. He runs a tight ship. It's a good community of people that want to talk. You want to reach out to me, clack1102 at AOL.com, KLAC1102 at AOL.com. And with 3 minutes left to go, it's safe to say that episode 7 of the Mike Siciliano Show is in the books. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go down a gallon of something to try and get my voice back so I don't actually sound like I'm wheezing. Ladies and gentlemen, till next time, I am the self-proclaimed king of all of Italy. Thank you, Andy Knowles. And this has been the Mike Siciliano Show. Adios.